That tis be the announcement channel. And, oh, excuse me. Which is already ready. YouTube is moving and grooving. Woot, woot. Okay.
There we go. Now from swiping from everything, this is full. That can work off.
Just because I know there's not really anybody around yet, I'll still do this. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the duo stream with CMC.
Blah! Breaking things. Things didn't load on my end. Why didn't they load on my end?
Delayed reaction. Let's go.
Yay!
And then your Menace Canine, the Rainy, where I say hello. Excited to get more streaming going. Alright, so let's just get us going here. Because, as I said, we're gonna idle out last part here to get us moving. Let's get this phase 3 finally complete. Finally.
It's basically done.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 3 project part shipment is finally ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 3 will be completed and the main body will be constructed. You should know how this works by now. You'll get access to Tiers 7 and 8 in the hub. In fact, perhaps you should just go look at the technologies there yourself. It's all laid out so that even a monkey could understand it, so you should have no issues. Speaking of which, I don't think you need a reminder about project parts. Instead, I will be providing some interesting facts. Did you know the average pioneer succeeds at saving the day? Did you know the average pioneer knows how to optimize pipe throughput? Did you know the average pioneer stays late at work because they care about humanity? Anyway, I thought you might want to know more about your peers. Good luck in Phase 4.
Alright, let's send it.
I'm making my way back a bit to see things.
Oh, I'm sorry, I should have asked.
Wait, I got it. Right, the last time I did that level of the game, there weren't achievements.
That's good.
Phase 3 of Project Assembly completed. Fixit's predictions indicate pioneers should generally reach this point faster with above-average results, but we should all adjust our expectations according to the situation. It is understandable. The pressure and complexity will only increase from here, so be sure to take on Phase 4 with efficiency and competence.
So, the middle. Got
Yep.
cool.
Now, what's this competence that you talk about?
Let me just not be stuck in the raptors. Okay, so everything already needs aluminum. And I mean everything.
Yeah, but
Oh, bauxite.
We possibly have some aluminum stuff from the doggos that will immediately get us some of those.
So we need 100 heavy modular frames. We have 27.
Let me ask the doggos what they got. Hey, you. Those are heavy frames with the too heavy. That's some wire. Why do you have bullets?
Bullets.
Cable and wire. And then, yeah, the fuse modular frames. Doggos did not have useful things. Which means we do have to either... say... 6 tickets for 50. Could just buy it out.
Well, we're not gonna be having low tickets really at all, so I mean we have
Yeah,
9
unfortunately.
already. I slept down an awesome shot.
Yeah. Fortunately, what we'll have to wait for further production stuff is the time frame that it takes for it to come back. Because yeah, now we've got
Milestone reached.
10 minutes.
Bauxite is refined into aluminum products via a multi-step process. Considering your past achievements, you should have the minimum required skill to overcome these new production challenges. If it helps, many others have done this before, so if you fail, someone else will eventually succeed.
Thanks for the motivation. Not. Alrighty, let's see here. Yep. So, bauxite.
I will get those heavy frames going, because
So,
we're gonna need them.
bauxite, water, and a refinery. And it'll make alumina solution and silica. But we need aluminum solution to then go into scrap aluminum with the help of coal. And then just after hover packs, we shoot for Mark 5 belts. Suit. Okay. So, map. Do we have any bauxite nearby?
So, electrode aluminum scrap is a potential thing to grab, and pure aluminum ingot and sloppy alumina.
What's sloppy aluminum?
Sloppy is 10 bauxite and 10 water to make 12 alumina solution.
Hmm.
Electrode aluminum. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. That takes petroleum coke. But pure aluminum ingot takes 2 aluminum scrap to make 1 aluminum ingot.
That doesn't sound terrible. At all.
Should we try to do some hard drive rolling for that?
We do have 5 that we can still scan if we need to as well.
Yeah, and now that we have aluminum open, throwing some more in might be a good idea. Especially since we did select some of the ones for things we are currently doing, so we have removed some from the list.
Yeah. We just have smokeless powder. No, we do not. So another thought is making smokeless powder. Which is black powder and heavy solution.
Yeah, I never did finish the smokeless factory, which was also going to give us some packaged fuel. I have something, I have the calculations all worked out for what I was going to do there, because I have, let's see, we have the black powder being shipped there, and just never hooked it up, because I never reworked that crude oil node, which would end up making 120 fuel, which is about 6 more power stations there.
And would be helpful.
But what is the priority? That or getting the heavy frames going?
Heavy frames for sure.
Because, yeah, this is my heavy frames calculation. I believe I set this at 5 minutes. Yeah. Alright, where am I in this? I've got the concrete, I've got the steel beam, the steel pipe. And this is where I was planning on then sending things up a floor as 4 individual belts, because now it is, instead of having to be a split belt of steel ingots, it's just a belt of each individual item. Okay. So, now I get to determine how high is my next floor, And how am I making my elevator bus?
A little more than enough.
More than enough? What? No, I'm thinking architecture-wise, how am I building this?
Just enough. That is my answer for you. If you didn't like it, you should have said
look pretty?
I want it to be pretty with a bow on top. Which we may or may not be able to do.
Yeah, but how high am I going, and am I making it out of full windows all the way around?
You and your dang windows.
I can make it a glass box.
I'm aware. That's not threatening. Okay, so I had determined that direction.
Should actually figure out where that ramp is and make a, leave an entrance there.
Which ramp?
Where I'm at. The glass box.
Yes, scripted. Okay, so that's almost full. And while I'm passing here for the box site, I'll check these real fast, see how well they're doing. Magnificent. And how are you doing so far? Oh, absolutely fabulous. So, only thing sort of having issues is circuit. That one's not much help I can do right now. So, off to see our box site. So I need to actually stay up here. Yeah, it's not gonna be a bad thought to do half these factories better.
Oops.
I feel concerned. Bad math or bad connections?
I was placing down a floor and it reached through the elevator. As I thought.
Fix it, elevator. Here to lift you up and to let you down.
Are you going to eject me out the top? Okay, it did get me back inside.
Oh, I didn't realize you were on it. I was just gonna go see if, you know, how that was.
No, I went in on the floor that I had built the glass platform into it, sent it down, and was standing on it in the shaft, and was wondering, how do I fix this?
I helped.
Thankfully, you sent it up, and I glitched down into the elevator car.
Okay, I helped. And I got a voice line from Elevata.
Heard.
Yeah. Bauxite happens to just be that direction, so came to sort of see what was up here. There's a pier.
Yeah, I do see. It is. There are like 4 dispersed nodes over there.
Yeah, I see the pier and an M pier, at least just above here. So I was gonna work with that.
Normal more off to the, and an impure further off. And I say, if you end up going out in that direction toward those, set up a radar further out. Geysers. Are those just for water, or are those for power?
Power. But we don't have the high-end thing being built. Yeah, so I have to go up there. And I was going to deal with 2 nodes to start with. So that's already going to be plenty of math in its own.
There should be a power tower out over there somewhere that goes out to that connects up to that power tower. That'll help you get up and above.
That was kind of the plan. Somewhere here is the thing I need. Question is truly where.
Did you actually read the names I gave to bottom floor and top floor here?
I read Skylight, and that was it.
Void View.
Oop. Ah. Yeah, and it has a convenient ladder. Let's go.
Life is better with a Void View.
Commander would probably not agree with you.
Would you rather have a factory cart down into the void?
I almost died because of the power line.
Yeah, it's not I wouldn't trust that it's the best, just that it's present.
Oh, this is not gonna let me up the way I want it, is it? There we go. Ooh, goodness.
Oh, probably not.
Who built this? That maniac.
Do you think I paid attention to what I did?
I just want to give you a little shit.
I didn't even pay attention to what I did. Who am I?
Something.
I'm not.
Okay, let's see here. Bauxite, you are this direction.
I should complete what I'm doing for a floor before you need to start building as well. Just so that we're not fighting for the concrete.
Yeah, I was gonna at least put down the miners and then plan out how I need to do shit. So I will have to bring coal into this. Normal. I probably only need the normal. I'm gonna need liquid immediately. And I don't remember how much I truly need. And going up with water is not easy or fun. So I have learned in a giant coal-powered factory.
No, it is not.
And so, do. So this will be water. There's a coal node right here, actually. Let's go check out this coal node.
Output there, output there.
That is in Pier, which I don't think is going to be enough.
That's all I need. Those two outputs are here. Okay, So I can have that snake around and be over here.
Not smelter. What am I thinking? Miner. Miner. So that's 60. Sense of that. Site just over here. This is bauxite. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is a decent sized spacing, but also feels pretty compact. So these are going to be 360 a minute. I'm also going to turn this bauxite miner around. So I'm going to go this way. Okay. Oh. This is okay. So you are going to make 240 a minute. Bauxite. Oh. Alone will make 2 of those, which is 360. Which will be all 3 of these.
Do I really have this backwards?
Possibly. These have 600. Well, I guess with me right here, there's no reason not to pick this up.
You can't just you know how you can, if you misplace a merger, or if you place down a merger instead of a splitter, but you put it in the right direction, you can hold control and it will just be able to swap in directly to the proper one if you're trying to place it down on top of that spot.
No. I do not.
It's a useful thing. But apparently... Why do I have no power? I have no power at all. Did you mess with the power line as it reached here?
I didn't touch anything.
Did me adding a middle floor break things? Shouldn't I have my power coming from below? I changed the floor, but I didn't hit the cable, did I? I did.
I say, it sure hell was not me.
I was wondering what was up, because there was absolutely no way these concrete things were finished with all of their concrete thing, and I just had to rework this to put it in the right direction. Okay. But well, if this ends up having to be reworked for more production, this can probably shift inward, or if we move to the far end of the line here.
Excuse me. Okay. Aluminum strip. 240 solution plus 120 pulp. Which will make 120 water. take the place of one of these. You're gonna use 240. You know what's gold?
Okay. 4 belts of good items going up top.
That's just gonna be what I have to do then.
Okay. Now. What to do? Beams. Going across 2 different production lines.
Um, yeah, 120. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, scrap. Less silica. Okay. Minutes. Getting that many. I didn't even see what that needs to be in. Boundary. Needs to be able to do that many. That's a lot of silica. That's the closest. Yeah, without having to do so you really don't want to do another train. I don't have to yet. Especially for that area.
Wires. Concrete coming in. Assembler line. Screws.
Boom.
600 permanent that. 200 permanent that. Wait, what? Oh, no. I hate this.
Yes. I realize I'm also in need of copper ingots coming here. Plus, I also send these out on a train. But where would I send them to? That actually pinged really fast.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna mark this down as just starting aluminum. Because this is just me getting a feel of this, and I am not liking the looks of it.
Oh. I hate this.
What now?
Screws. I didn't take into account the thought process of, oh, I need 600 moving in that direction at one point.
Thanks, game. Thanks.
Yeah, if we could get to Mark 5 belts fast so I can do this under a Mark 5 belt, that'd be great.
That's partly why I'm just putting this down as a... not our official aluminum, just a starting aluminum. Even if that's the case.
What words?
Oh, what nodes are called on the map? Like, I can't see.
Over them.
Well, yeah, no, I click it. I can't read those words. Okay, copper ore. Ore. Let's get 120, 120. Filter.
I feel like I should actually have this do one of these right here pushing that direction. The other three which are pushing further elsewhere.
Oogly. But I don't care.
Because Mark 4 belt moves at 480 per minute. One of these will be producing 260 per minute.
This is super ugly, but given 2 A's. hate building staircases up like this so much. Absolute menace. Okay, that is a stairway up. Ah, okay. Sure. Yeah, that's gonna be a sort of a sin that I'm gonna worry about later. When we redo the aluminum factory. Oh, hey. Somersault.
I hate whatever stuck mode I'm in right now. Okay, yeah, all it took was opening up the build menu and selecting something. I couldn't use my number keys to select something. should have that shootout a different direction. I should have this shootout a different direction. For now, I need to grab another assembler blueprint. Slap it down there. How many do I need there? I need 4 will do.
So I need a assembler. Bunch of assembler. Seven. 6. Okay. Oh, goodness. Ah, I see.
Do you see?
Yeah, I got the frick startled out of me, and now I'm gonna take a moment to take a deep breath. I went to turn to look where the scrap aluminum was gonna be, and behold, spider, giant spider.
Friend.
Friend that just fucking disappeared. Oh my goodness. No, I was startled the frick out of. Oh, goodness sake. I did not like that. Just literally turns to see the thing that I want to look at. Nah. Be scared.
Okay. Redirect that out this way, that out this way. This is looping back in onto this.
This is also not gonna look.
Steel pipe is coming through this and then going further to whatever's going to be next. Gotcha. Okay. So.
I don't care how cute you think you are. Get the frick away from here.
But I'm cute and cuddly and a spider.
Yeah, no, I turned arachnophobia back on. I don't know why it was off. Also, Green Cat, you are in the way of this conveyor belt. Would you please move? You're not moving. Jerk. And up freaking way like that and scaring the fuck out of me. God damn. I hate it. It's
Scaring the bejesus out of you, yes. This is taking screws Okay. I think I've laid out everything that's happening on this floor. I now need to lay out the power grid to this floor. And actually set up the connections. Okay, so
killing me.
how dead are you by its killing methods?
You would have a stroke. I hope that sufficiently answers your question. Okay, merger. Oh, we'll have a lot of aluminum to start with once I bring the power over.
I don't care that there's a player in the way. That's me!
Are you sure it's you, but not for I?
I think it's me. Am I me?
Are you? But for not
You
me?
me?
You me? No, that's someone else. Okay. So, I need
Am Puffy Yami?
nom nom nom.
No, Puffy Yami Yumi.
I did. That's,
Exactly. I don't know what it was either. It was a weird cartoon that also had a music group.
see, I've heard the name, but I have no idea what it is.
Exactly. I think that's about everyone's understanding of it.
I mean, quite possibly.
Make sense of what's going on.
I'm gonna be starting to get aluminum started. I've started pulling the power over. Excuse me.
How much of a crime is this?
I'm not actually close. I still need to pull silica over.
How much is of a crime is stacking a merger and splitter on top of each other and having a conveyor belt lifter moving an item from one level to the next?
Nicer than what I'm currently doing.
So what I'm hearing is not a crime at all. Got it.
Quite possibly.
10 out of 10 will not get thrown in the crimes jail.
Because, yeah. I'm gonna be
Crimes
putting
over
it
it.
down already to fix this later.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get past the fact of I'm just gonna set this up to not have to worry about Mark 5 belts, and if we're gonna do something further, we need to grab the the heavy frames version that doesn't use screws. Or we need to set it up such that each individual manufacturer has a screw production in and of itself directly behind it. Which means a little pre-planning to have steel beams being sent to the same floor as the actual production. In a crazy manner. Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
Alright, now to figure out how I'm getting 200 silica over here.
5. I'm sending 5 belts to the final production line here.
At least this belt will mostly get me back without me being dumb about where I'm going.
Never be seen. But at least I know they're there. we need these any further in any other production?
Need any of what?
Heavy modular frames. Or are they bend thing?
Yes.
It's fused frames. Other things. Okay. So I do need to make a linear splitter at the end here for the end result of this. Okay.
Okay, that was a good thing I didn't jump down that way. How's that waterfall view you've got?
The waterfall view is good. Why?
You almost saw Rainy go down the waterfall. Silly enough. And you see where that waterfall goes, yeah?
I've been paying attention. It's a lovely void.
Yeah, I almost went to see your void. I would have been void of life. That was some speed I had on that. Nice, jump me. Wow. Okay. I see how it is, game. Okay, so how much silica is being made here? 37 times a number. A little over enough. I hear you. Leave me alone.
Hugs?
Pester CMC. He doesn't care.
But they want hugs. You should give them hugs. Go, hugs, hugs, hugs.
No. Not for me.
Hugs?
No. Okay, if I check the map, that is a good distance. And I say through it. Is it?
Cannot do that.
Hmm. Yeah, this this time around is really testing me.
Does this area just want you dead?
Oh, it's not even just that. I just fell from extreme height.
Here, I just thought it was the spiders that wanted you dead.
No, it's not just the spiders anymore, it seems.
Game!
No.
Stop throwing me.
Denied.
This is why I want hover pack, because it's just... Let me land on the building so that I can do the silly thing I'm doing. I can't aim at the thing I need to do if you throw me.
Oh, I'm dead. Thanks. Game.
A picture of this event has been sent to the Fixit head office to reside on its Hall of Lame.
They'll know freeform is a dangerous thing.
Yeah, I'm just this way, I guess.
Really? I can't go from power pole to wall outlet quickly.
Thought it was gonna be.
Well,
Another fucking heart attack game. Goodness.
how is the map doing over there?
Well, I'm trying to get my way back to where I was when I died. And now I'm just on a powerful adventure. Or Power Tower adventure.
The one I set up or one you got?
One we set up on a adventure day. It just almost healed me again.
Sounds about right. Okay, I have fished power lines above everything. Basically. I now need to configure the directions of the outputs and get them into the inputs over there. How is the chat doing?
Just
Trying to get all the cosplay stuff done.
but it's only been Toa with this one comment. I just keep actually checking pretty often tonight. So far.
Nah. Okay. Power all hooked up. These two things are looping back on themselves to further production over here. I need to... Where are those?
Let's start this stupidity. adjacent. That way. That almost got me healed for another time. Hey, could you stop spawning these guys on top of me? I mean, literally on top of me.
No.
That's how I felt it just went. Yep, I'm gonna have to borrow the rebar again for a minute.
This I need to send out the other direction.
Sure how much this does actually damage them. If at all.
What?
The stun rebar.
I think it does, but it is very, very minimal because it is not meant to be a damaging overall. It is meant to be a stunning.
I wasn't figure that way, but we're not really going to be using the stun rebar anyways. So we're going to just use some. You know when I'm not freaking dying. So the first guy is on skis, I think, by the fact that it's rolling sideways. I'm gonna assume it is. Nah, my issue was I was running along hopped onto this area to get out of radiation area for it to spawn a radiated hog. So I jumped to the other spot out of that one's range for another radiated hog to spawn. It's like, I see.
So let me put this. Which means I put this right about there.
Okay, the sillies have been dealt with. Now I'll wait for the radiation area to go away. Well, how's your heavy modular frames coming?
It is coming.
Like it's making
Although-
product?
Wait, I'm using Mark IV belts, and apparently we are not keeping up with encased beams.
I mean, I could believe it. Because we never really went big into doing those. It just, we had.
Yeah, and while I will be producing some here for what I'm doing, I don't have an overflow setup of any sort. I think of the things that I do actually need to scale down in any manner, I do need to actually make one of these. Oh right, I never actually selected the frame, but we need to actually dial it down to 50.
Could I have the encased beams for a moment? So I'm about to get the aluminum fully set up. I'm almost there.
We are producing it very minimally.
Producing the beams, I know.
Yeah, so, sure, but it's not gonna be doing you much.
Well, I need about 200-ish. And then I'll be done.
Yeah, I'm slowly turning on the factory that I can, and yeah, what I just need the Well, I can probably set. Yeah. They'll be fine.
Oh, with how slow this is going, that's not upload speed. That's producing. Just not there.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Well, though, once we can get the next couple things unlocked, which will be as soon as I'm done getting silica over here, then we should be able to wipe things out pretty fast.
Yeah.
What?
It flailed at me.
You give it a split.
Well, I've hooked up my production encased industrial beams as well. Which, if my actual production needs, I need 4 or point something, and I have 5, so this one will be adding to what's being uploaded just a little bit.
Yeah. For the brief moment, at least, it's needed. Silica is here. Let's get you running. Full capacity.
Even with setup full, screws should overpower what is needed here. It will just slow iron plates backed up below, and that is doing something there. I picked up that, so that is all good to go, ready for just updating those Mark 3 belts to Mark 4 belts when I can actually turn on the manufacturing. And case rooms are running. I'm just waiting for these reinforced plates to start backing up a bit before I turn on all of that. And then once that's all going,
Alright, well, I got my thing fully hooked up and going. Oh, that's another summer sloop I've just kind of stumbled on. We will take those right now. Those are great floating rocks. Okay. Well, that just makes me getting to the hub faster. That sucks, but
you died?
yeah, dark and zip lining.
Sounds like a grand old time. Alright, so now everything is hooked up belt-wise.
Fix-It never recalls a product. Every awesome item is guaranteed to work for its entire lifetime. Enjoy your purchase.
I will, because I'm just gonna do that and shunk.
Milestone reached. The hover pack draws energy from nearby power connections, and so can only be used in their vicinity. It provides an excellent vantage point of your work, which you clearly need. Otherwise, you would have optimized that obvious problem by now.
And don't worry about making one. I'm gonna make yours and upload it right now. There you go.
Yay!
And we have light. Only took 2 hours, but I did it. And as a note for next time, all right. And guess what's next on the list? Mark 5 belts. This is gonna make so much things less deadly. Oh, that actually now also means once we've unlocked that, which is actually waiting for encased beams to be made, and I can actually punch some out myself.
All of my encased beams are currently going straight in because I'm not currently set to using them, so I'm making, let's see, 6 per minute by 4, 60. Yeah. I'm still waiting on certain parts of the process to back up.
Gotcha. So that is 600 plates. $200 elk. And just need essentially 2 more stacks of the beams in, and then we can get Mark 5 belts.
Huzzah!
Which will also start making things more easy.
Yeah, because I just had to set up some crazy nonsense for the screws going into things over here, and it's ugly.
Yeah, don't go look at the aluminum factory until we're ready to tear it down to upgrade it. Or do better.
Yeah, part of this probably wants a little teardown refix as well.
Which I should. That's elk. Elk lad. I am misspelling that, but I can't even see it, so I am not caring.
Okay.
Okay, boop-a-doop-doom, boop-a-doop-a-doo. Yeah, I should bash some out myself. Not much reason not to. While I'm bashing this out, I can catch myself up on a couple of things. Here we almost go. Right.
Milestone reached. Fixit dedicated this milestone to the conveyor belt and lift Mark 5. They may be implying that your factory could be further optimized. While they are correct, I believe they are setting unreasonable expectations. Having all of humanity very definitely relying on your work is a lot of pressure. It's a good thing I'm here.
Mark 5 belts CMC.
Huzzah! And we're producing the alkyd aluminum to do that.
Yes. There is like 240 being made per minute.
Huzzah! Well, with that, hopefully between this stream and the next time we actually play this, I will take the time to set up a pile of blueprints so that we can just go, oh, we want to do a pile of constructors and we want it to enter in this way and go out that way. Sure, everything's all right there, set and good to go. Because currently everything I have is in from the left, out to the left. Which has been a bit of a headache trying to push everything back right down the right ways. But I have pre-backed up most of the machines. And it is getting to the point where the steel pipe is finally backing up in these machines. The modular frames backing up inside them. I think it's time to turn on a manufacturer for the heavy modular frames. Thing I haven't done yet, though, is dimensional uploader.
You do not put that noise in my ear and not show me what it is. Bonk. In the noise. That's lovely. Simple things sometimes just are great. Oh, you're doing the steel beam screws.
Yes. Because I wanted to just get it out of the way, but yeah, it's something where if this has to be done in the future and we're doing a screw in the manufacturer thing, it's gonna be the constructor here going straight in to the machine for each of the screws requirements.
Gotcha. This is a really neat thing, though, of the electricity above everything.
Yeah, I felt it was a little cleaner.
It is by a good bit. Can't lie on that front. See what you mean by these screws now.
That for how I set up the construct for the assemblers, upgrading the output belt takes precise aim.
And
that's just what happened up on this floor.
Okay. Yep. I guess what kinda is our next step for, like, just in general? Like, do we start just tearing down some factories to just make better ones, or
I don't know. I know that, I need to go back and actually make the smokeless powder production. Then I was gonna focus on doing the blueprints, because I haven't looked at to what's next in terms of actually upgrading what's happening. Because, yeah, there's definitely, things that can be done to upgrade the overall, factories, make them run so much smoother.
even just starting down to the starting iron things, I don't think it would hurt to just do.
Yeah, because at this point, I think we do need to upgrade our, okay, you did upgrade the lifts.
Yeah.
But yeah, making a whole new iron steel facility that can overfill a Mark V belt or fully fill 2 Mark V belts is probably a good thing to do.
That was kind of at the top of my list of, we do need our iron to just be better. Or steel needs to be just better. So that's just kind of, yeah, we've had it use level 4 belts, and that's already starting to kill us. That's the speed of things.
as heck at this point. I think the insanity that I did here just to get this iron going, it could be turned into one belt, because it's no longer necessary to flow the way I made it flow.
Oh, what the? God damn it!
Interesting. Why is the iron run out there?
I guess I clicked E at some point, and I have accidentally put some belts to Mark 1. That's annoying. I didn't have any sort of pop-up.
Ooh, I think that's everything.
I believe so.
Did you go out to the where these come in?
I have not gone up the hill yet.
Did you get the elevators?
Yep, I did.
Okay.
I'll get this one right here. This one.
There we go.
Cool.
Oh, that's right. I went nuts here.
Yes, yes, you did.
Down, down, down. Crouch, shift. What's the button to go down?
C.
See.
I see, I see, I see.
Right. Here. Double C and just turn it off.
So, Yeah, these pipes are the pipes are level 1 pipes even right here. Right.
This was initial power setup.
Yeah. Also, come over here, CMC. We change things.
Wait, what?
I think this used to be our way down right here. Do you not see the floating power pole? Just above you?
It's fine. It's physics.
Sure it is.
Yeah, because that looks like making a ramp directly from there, whereas once we started putting buildings in, we had to start going, okay, we need it actually pushed out further. And then I know in somehow in all of the building here, I ended up, yeah, things ended up off curve, right? Which is why we've got the weird curve here.
A little bit, yeah. But, yeah, now this is... now the change things time.
Yeah.
I guess, where do we want to start? We don't have to start with this spot exactly, but...
Don't know. I think at this point the thought is, how much of what do we want produced at what rate?
Yeah, because the only things next that kind of screw with things in a good way is Mark 3 miners and Mark 6 belts.
Yeah,
And I didn't see either of
We've
those
got-
in this phase.
no, those are in the next phase, such that we probably have about 8 hours of gameplay before that even becomes an issue.
Yeah.
And even then, if we're going slow, 12 hours of gameplay. So,
Well, I guess I should show you the monstrosity that is making our aluminum right now.
yeah. And we'll have to determine how exactly do we want to be getting around. Do we want to make a power grid that connects every little thing?
I like the sense of power grid, but this hazmat suit unlock is also a good start for a exploration day.
Okay, what that tells me... Nope. That's too far. Okay. I've lost it.
Because it'll allow us to get Rex like right up here. The AM node will be wanted here soonish. More than what we've already done.
I thought Sam was not needed until the next year.
Well, that was just what I was saying, like soon-ish. Okay.
Well, that next tier is not for a long while. But if hazmat is kind of the next thing we want to push toward. You jumped off the power lines.
I jumped off where you did. I was trying to find my power line, which was just a stop sooner.
Power line. So I assume if I follow this out here, I see bauxite now.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
self-sufficient because this also outputs one of the water machines. This is 120 water out, while these are 360 in. So I had to start with 3 of the water extractors to even get this going. It's a absolute mess, but we needed this going.
Yeah, and I know that the game does have a statement on how high the water actually goes from a machine and from the various pumps and things. But without a measuring tool, how high is 20 meters? How high is 10 meters?
Yeah. And it kind of, I was trying not to go high with liquids,
Because the
which
answer comes
didn't
from
leave.
this. There's 20 meters from that.
Man, that's actually not bad. Like, that's actually
20
taller than
meters from the level of the output of the machine.
and if it's in water, that makes it kind of a tad trickier.
Yeah.
So, I could really fast actually kind of sort of help get this next phase done.
So what's next?
Well, I know the casings only need to be in a thing. Yeah, constructor. So, I'm gonna actually get some of those going. Just to...
Do you have a sink set up and a input chest to it?
No. That...
I realized I have an inventory full of encased industrial beam. From all that upgrading. Sink here, yes you do.
Feel free to add
But
another.
you've got a wobbly... Yeah, no, I can't just add on to it because that's
Well, I was saying just make another one. This is all gonna need tearing down eventually.
Here's the space for that. And I will need to update. Well, actually, while I'm thinking about it, logistics. Mark 5 belt, go to my number 3. Mark 5 lift, go to my number 5. Belt. No, none of my main build-in fusion.
Well, we need to get the high-end circuit board thing created so we can do Mark 3.
we want a factory that is all of the iron and steel products all in one at X number of hundreds of each per minute. Because the limiting factor on that is going to be how many iron ore processing into iron ingot sections are we going to need. Because I do like to think like having the factory floor style of bottom floor is processing, middle floor is starting to make product, and leave a space on the roof for when you get to drones, because then you can go, oh, hey, we need 500 iron rods per minute. Oh, hey, we're already producing that over there. Set up a drone for it. I don't know, rods is probably a bad example there.
Nah, fine.
But, yeah. Yeah, this is definitely a thing. I don't like that it's so on the ground.
I didn't want it to be, but it was I'm forcing this now.
Yeah. And I had eaten all of the concrete or something.
Yeah, you had taken a bunch of the steel beams, so it was like, okay.
This is a pretty little lake, though.
I've done this in the wrong way. I did not look into this hard enough.
No, I'm only making fabric. Because what we need there is gas filters. Because I'm making fabric out at the oil field.
Yes.
I don't think we got coal nearby to do that, so I think we'll need to ship that away to somewhere where we can actually make the gas filter, and then I'm just gonna pull up the thing to figure out what items. Is gas filter with quick wire and aluminum casing to make the radiation filters. So we have a place that we want to set that up. That's going to be nearby here to immediately get the casings just set up. So we'll need a coal, an iron, a quick wire.
I'm unsure.
you're using a coal, I'm gonna guess you're using all of it.
Yeah, it was impure, so I had to slap it with 2 slugs to even keep up. The one
Over by the
northwest
geyser.
slightly is unused along with that box site.
Yeah.
I just slapped a miner on that box site and said I'd come back to it. So, if you want to use that, you can.
Oh, I was looking at the other one. Radar tower. The only thing we're not currently producing is crystal oscillators. That's fine. Which means I'm gonna push north a little and find a place to put a thing. Or what? I've fallen and I can't get up.
Oop.
You came down to here with just a basic power line, didn't you?
Down where?
Down to this.
I used level 2. That's what I like to use, is level 2 power. Where are you is the question.
Up in the air.
Oh, I went to place down a radar tower. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm looking back south to try and figure out. Okay, there's one. Don't drop me. Don't drop me like this.
Excuse me. Are you just better pathing? Yep.
Yes. Did you just lose power over there? Because I just deleted the tower that was down here, basically.
Yeah, that would be it, yes.
Okay. Oh, don't make it that close. Take it
There's power.
through.
So
Radar tower.
yeah, I put one at the bottom of this hill by where I was taking copper from.
And is it powered?
Yes.
Yeah. I guess send that down there. Zip line. That didn't auto grab. There it goes.
As you can see, I got boop.
Yeah.
Wow, top of the radar towers, you have no power. It's fascinating.
What?
The very top of the radar tower, you can't fly.
Oh yeah.
It's
Okay,
fascinating.
so
So you're thinking of doing the whatever
that
over here?
I think that radar tower should have been further north or further over something.
Well, we can always place down more.
Wow. Look at those 4 bauxite nodes. Pure, impure, impure, normal. Right along that riverbed. But yeah, I'm not seeing an iron node nearby. Not unless it comes from far out, although I thought there should. Thought there should be one further north, and yeah, this radar tower is basically doing double duty of what the other ones were, because that one's not even on the edge of the last radar tower's range.
Well, it was getting all of this as new information.
Yeah, but I was gonna put the radar tower out at this point. That's the closest, because of the just tip the range of where the previous one is reaching.
I mean,
Then again, that one probably should. It might be just easier to remove that one now.
but said we can
South.
move it. We can place down more. It doesn't matter to me.
Those two do have an overlap there. At a decent point. Yeah, that should be fine. And then the one that is near my void factory can actually move further south to more show what we have done back there. Yeah, there's no iron nearby. I have no idea where would be a good place to do gas filters.
just want to send whatever we need over to oil then? Or send out whatever?
Iron plate, coal, quick wire, aluminum casing. Along with the fabric already there. It's annoying in and of itself. Because, yeah, the coal and the iron plate could be nearby in one space as part of a whole iron coal factory. Quick wire possibly nearby that as well. But getting the fabric and the aluminum casing together for this. That's the interesting part of where do we want to do our logistics? What kind of factories do we want to do? And what goes to what?
Where is he? Oh, that's a geyser.
I don't think we want to have a train moving gas filters to a space where it can be mixed in with things.
Probably
I
not.
think it would be a train. I think it would be either a train moving fabric to a factory floor for other production things. If I click on fabric gets used in. Only personnel items. Such that the only thing that can actually be built into is the gas filter with the manufacturer.
So,
Pulling up the interactive map, see if I can see something.
should I leave any other notes in here for next time? That was a sudden change of brightness.
I think, yeah, we're just gonna end up having to do some changes and fixes and figure out what we want to fix and how we want to change things up. Because, yeah, we should probably look at some calculators and figure out what items do we want to be producing and then shipping elsewhere, and how many factories do we want, and what items do we want them to be making. I just know an iron steel one is an easy one to do and set up.
Well, I definitely think steel should be our first get better.
Jack, it's I scroll wheel.
Ah,
Thankfully, the hover pack, if you hold space, it just slow descends.
yep.
Gave me enough time to get over to my void factory. And I think, yeah, from what is here, if and when a roof is, a top floor is made, that top floor is solely, bad words. Solely drones for whatever's getting droned out of here.
It's not a bad thought. Once the stuff starts backing up, I do at least know these heavy modular frames are gonna be needed in a few different things. Mainly more frames. Who would have thought frames would go into frames that would go in the frames?
Yeah, well, we've been dawdling around away enough. It's time to hook up. No empty power line connection? What? Oh. Cat! Not that.
You can't connect the cat to it.
I was just gonna pick up the one, but
Oh, does it really matter right now? Look
these
at
aren't fully
those
backed up.
items.
Yeah, the encased industrial beams aren't fully backed up. But should be fine, and with how I set things up here, everything else before it in the production is going at a little bit more than is asked for.
Well, do we want to leave this here for a week and then when we come back just tackle shit?
Yeah, possibly. I think I want to leave myself over at oil, that way I go and finish that production. Because that gets us smokeless powder and packaged fuel and a little bit more power.
But getting those two things done. Several different things. And there's starting offers for us. Here was start of coal power.
Start of coal and some of the concrete that has been sustaining us
Somewhat, yeah. So you're gonna try and do things here then?
No, I said oil.
That's what I thought, but we went all the way over here.
That's just because I don't have it fully. I don't have this grid fully worked out in a nice way. It's just kind of a. These were set up on various exploration days, and the lines aren't going all in the ways that one would expect and hope.
Yeah.
Because my goal was potentially probably heading to this tower,
Yeah, this was
which
the start of smart plating.
this tower, which will actually send me back to the original hub point.
Yeah, we might want to reconsider some of this iron. So
Yeah.
ours.
All of this can probably be ripped out now and reworked into a bigger and better factory. We could
Yeah,
even integrate it into the factory over there if possible. I don't know what's all going on there.
that is automated wiring. Did I
Hello,
not?
doggos. Those are motors.
But yeah, so
You killed something.
there
Give
is our
praise.
iron plates and rods and plated beams or plated whatevers and rotors. It's like, sometimes we can just blast through those, so I think having a better of those would not hurt in the slightest.
I hate how slow it is to drag something to the trash.
Yes.
But I think your doggo there has done some crazy things. I mean, he handed me cooling systems.
Like, you can take the tube, it'll take you directly to oil now. I did that last time and the time before.
I thought it got near.
No, I expanded it.
Okay.
I think it was when I was doing the rubber train is when I expanded it. Also,
Right, you have been over here.
hi.
I am holding shift and arrow keys. How'd you...
I'm not holding anything. But yeah, no, I needed to kind of expand this. It was kind of we've needed this for a while. And
Yeah.
I mean a long while on this.
Oh yeah, we definitely did, but it wasn't the priority.
Not really, no. Yeah, it takes you to rubber train, which I have doing a 3-way action, which is actually kind of neat.
You can actually see things from overhead.
Yeah.
Yeah. this section needs to be gutted out and turned into what I want. Oh, right, this section isn't powered.
Yeah, I kind of had that same moment of, huh, not powered. Well,
Yeah.
I can be.
This needs to be reworked, and then
This just needs to be deleted, it seems. This was me
yeah.
attempting shit.
No, this was the initial, one of the initial lines part of, or this was me attempting to.
No, I'm
I was
pretty
trying to figure out the spacing.
I think this was me trying to do plastic, and then you're like, I'm changing this suddenly, and it's like, okay.
No, plastic was right along here. That's what these lines are for.
Well, yeah, because I was doing this before.
I was trying to figure out if I could rework the lines nicely or what I could do, and then decided, wait, no. What's actually started over here is in the way, and this is in the way, especially since we needed to use that node for this, and we were using that node. Which is why that node is now going out and away, and this node will be coming into this point of the floor. And this node is going out to that floor. Or is it this and that node coming into here? So I think it is 2 coming in and making a 600 instead of
Right, I
making a
can
600
now
all its
just
own.
look how insane of a line this is.
Which line?
Oh, your big long one.
Yeah.
I can actually just now see the vastity then running along like do 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 do. This is all one oil node with a little bit of water. All right.
Oh, right. This was actually... Wait. We are actually using, Oh, this is the fabric. This is recycled rubber into plastic. Which is consuming some of the fuel. And then what's left over is actually going to burn as power.
Alright, I am gonna at least get stream ended.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say before I end it?
Fires, explosion, fossil furniture, yell your own things. And, we'll see you later in the month.
Yeah, because tomorrow we have con meeting, and all of next week is con, and we may or may not be back for that Wednesday following the con. So, yeah. So, and when we get back, my at least plan is to start the We Were Here final game. Current final game.
That sounds like a good thing to start with.
Something pretty laid back and just chill, yeah. But
Laid back in some sense.
to start with, it should be okay. Keyword should.
We'll hurt our brains with these puzzles.
Eventually. with all that said, we'd like to wish everyone a good night, day, whatever time of day, and see you later.
Hello.